big bucks, or protection. Doctor after doctor, bill after bill, tens and thousands of people in America itself go through the struggle of not knowing how to pay their bills or a way to be protected without a costly amount. In the world we live in today, we go through multiple new diseases and new innovations that can be costly both to treat and afford to make our daily lives better. Finding the right doctor and getting the right medical attention or supplies you need is a worry to most people. The term healthcare itself causes a lot of controversy. One can say how the American healthcare system isn't equal for everyone because it's not offered to everyone. Or one can say that if individuals wanted to have protection and have healthcare, then they should go out and find it on their own. Socialized healthcare is more beneficial than privatized healthcare and should be offered to everyone that is legal in the United States. When we were younger, we never really perceived the concept of who pays the bills and what protects us. Whenever we were sick, our parents took us to the doctor or hospital and made sure that we were okay. Now that we are starting to be more involved with our surroundings, things such as insurance and healthcare are starting to stick out. In the U.S. itself, there are approximately 47 million people without any form of health care, and 102 million people have insufficient coverage. There are multiple resources when it comes to health care, and finding the right one that gives you the maximum coverage, but many people can't afford their own insurance. Socialized insurance can be given to every person and their family under their employer. Here in Las Vegas itself, there's multiple unions that give their employers insurance that covers for a large portion of their family's medical bill. If the person has a stable job, then that person along with their family should be covered whether it's a private corporation or government funding. One thing that we don't realize is the amount of opportunities that we have surrounding us. Being either a permanent resident or an American citizen should give a person the right to be protected under all circumstances. What most people are worried about is illegal immigrants in the U.S. They worry about them getting the same or even better conditions that people living in the U.S. don't even have. Wolstein converses on how people from Canada come into the United States to get medical attention because the wait is too long in Canada, and they get better care here in the U.S. This supports the proposition that no matter if you are a U.S. resident or an out-of-country immigrant, you will still get the same treatment as everyone else, and you will also be charged the same. People are worried about the fact that if America switches into socialized Medicare, then the country's payroll taxes would be doubled by 10%, which makes people wonder if getting socialized insurance is a good or a bad decision, because they would be losing money either way. On the bright side, if you work for the government and pay the taxes like every good citizen should, then having surplus healthcare coverage wouldn't be an issue. In this vast country of ours, there's multiple options of healthcare other than just socialized healthcare. An archetype of this is privatized healthcare. Majority of individuals believe that if you are able to work, then you should be capable to afford healthcare or insurance and not be dependent. Many countries such as England, France, and Canada are often looked up to for their well-known healthcare systems. Even though they are well-known, France, for instance, doesn't take into account if you are a French resident or even a tourist. They will treat you as a French citizen and charge you the same rates. The French people are paying taxes to help out people that aren't even French citizens. An additional reason why socialized healthcare should not take place is the fact that it's extremely expensive. The prices for Medicare and healthcare are more expensive than a person's monthly bills combined. People would be cutting off on their monthly purchases but spend all of their saved money on insurance. In addition, medical companies can charge the patient however much they want, and you would have to pay it no matter what. Even though privatized healthcare means that you have better coverage, it can ruin your bank account and charge you more than you should be charged and not give you the quality care that you deserve. The options and solutions to get better healthcare and protection are countless. With the help of propaganda, privatized healthcare corporations have led people into believing that they will keep their promise of giving you better quality medical attention for a less and more effective way. Research shows that this isn't exactly the case, which allows us to see the benefit of why having socialized healthcare is the better option. This won't just benefit a few people, but the whole nation. Socialized healthcare is the more affordable and most beneficial way for all Americans.